All right, let's talk about something huge for anyone in the nonprofit world, that never-ending pile of admin work that, let's be honest, gets in the way of your actual mission. Today, we're going to explore how a really powerful new tool, artificial intelligence, can completely flip that script, giving you back that precious time to focus on what really matters. I mean, if you're in the nonprofit world, you know this feeling, right? It's like you're on a treadmill of just endless tasks, a constant uphill battle that just pulls you away from the work you're actually passionate about doing. It's this constant juggling act, isn't it? You're trying to manage donor data that's coming from a dozen different places, you're facing that relentless fundraising pressure, you're buried in admin, and all the while you're just trying to keep your amazing donors from slipping away. These aren't just little headaches. They're the daily roadblocks stopping you from making the impact you want to make. But what if you could change all that? Seriously, what if you had a new teammate, a digital one, designed specifically to do all that heavy lifting for you? Well, that's the big idea behind what we call AI native platforms. And let's be really clear here. This is not about you having to learn to code or hire some super expensive data scientist. Nope. This is about having a digital partner that works right alongside you, automating the boring stuff, personalizing your outreach, and even helping you predict what's coming next. But does it actually work? Well, the numbers, they really speak for themselves. This first one is an absolute game changer. Nonprofits that use these AI tools are seeing, on average, a 30% jump in their fundraising revenue. And that's often within the very first year. And you know, it's not just about the money. What about your most valuable resource, your time? Well, teams are getting back somewhere between 15 and 20 hours every single week. I mean, just pause for a second and think about what your organization could do with that much time handed back to your mission. So you've got more money, you've got more time, and all of that leads to what really matters most, your relationships. By helping you connect with your donors in a way that feels more personal and meaningful, AI is driving up to a 35% increase in donor retention. And that, right there, means more stable funding and a much, much stronger community of support. Okay, so how exactly does this digital teammate pull off these incredible results? Let's get down to the specifics and break down how AI can totally transform your day-to-day. Think of this as your AI toolkit. First up, you've got generative AI. This stuff is incredible for creating content. We're talking drafting emails, social media posts, even grant proposals in just seconds. Then there's predictive AI, which is kind of like your crystal ball. It analyzes your past data to forecast what your donors might do next. Next is NLP, or natural language processing. This is the magic behind intelligent chatbots that can give your donors support 24/7. And finally, RPA, that's robotic process automation. This is your secret weapon for automating those super boring, repetitive tasks like data entry. Each one is designed to solve a very specific problem. First things first, getting a real handle on your supporters. AI platforms can pull all your scattered data into one place, creating this single, unified, crystal clear picture of each donor. It shows you how they give, when they give, and exactly how they prefer to be contacted. And check this out. Here's a real-world example that is just wow. An animal rescue in New York called Animal Haven used AI for something really simple. It personalized the donation amounts it suggested to each person visiting their website. The result? A staggering 264% increase in their recurring monthly donations. Now that is the power of smart personalization. Okay, next up, fundraising. This is where AI goes from being helpful to being an absolute game changer. It takes your strategy from guesswork to data-driven precision. Predictive analytics can pinpoint which donors are most likely to give, it can recommend the best amount to ask for, and even suggest the perfect channel to reach them on. Just look at this test from Parkinson's UK. They put a traditional mailing list head-to-head with one that was built by AI. The AI list didn't just do a little bit better, it got a 14% response rate compared to 9%, bringing in over 400 additional gifts that would have otherwise been completely missed. But wait, it gets even more dramatic. The Rainforest Action Network used AI to figure out the exact right moment and the perfect message to ask their one-time donors to become monthly supporters. The result was a mind-blowing 866% increase in those conversions. Just incredible. And finally, let's talk about freedom. Freedom from the grind. AI automates all those repetitive, time-sucking tasks. We're talking data entry, sending out receipts, and even using chatbots to answer up to 70% of the common questions you get from donors and volunteers. Now, this next stat, this one should really make you pause and think. Experts estimate that a full 50% of all the activities in a typical nonprofit could be automated with technology that exists right now. Just imagine for a second what your team could achieve if half of their administrative burden just vanished.
Okay, I get it. This all sounds amazing, maybe even a little too good to be true. And you're probably thinking, this is great, but where on earth do I even start? It can feel overwhelming, so let's break it down into a simple, actionable roadmap for you.
So, the first thing we got to talk about is cost, right? That's the first hurdle for so many people. They assume AI is just financially out of reach. But modern tools are built for nonprofits to start small. I mean, look at this pricing example from a platform called Help You Sponsor. You can often begin with a totally free plan and then just scale up as you start seeing results. So here it is. It's not some huge, complicated process. It's just 3 simple steps. Step 1, organize your data. First things first, get your house in order. AI is only as good as the information you feed it, so cleaning and standardizing your data is absolutely crucial. Step 2, start small. Don't try to boil the ocean. Pick one focused, high-impact pilot project, something like automating your thank you emails, and prove that it works. And step 3, track your results. Measure the impact on the metrics that actually matter to your mission, like donor retention or your fundraising ROI. This creates a powerful cycle of improvement. We've seen the data, we've seen the real-world stories, and we've got a roadmap. But what's the ultimate goal here? What's the real return on this investment? It's about so much more than just efficiency. It's really about getting back to your core purpose, back to why you started this work in the first place. Justin Spellhog from Microsoft puts it perfectly. AI isn't just another little tool, it is a genuine game changer for nonprofits. So, I want to leave you with just one question to think about. If AI handed you back 20 hours next week, what is that one mission-critical thing you would finally have the time and the energy to achieve? That right there, that is the true potential of this technology. Thanks for tuning in.